Hello guys, I'm Ramkrishna Karke. In this video, I'll be showing you on how to create a database named Zagi in my SQL workbench. And then for that, let me first open my SQL workbench, my SQL, and then this is my connection over here. Here is the instructions that I need to do in the database. Create the database named Zagi, create the tables, populate the tables, display all the records in customer table, and then display all the customers whose name starts with T and insert these values. So let me start to create the database. Zagi. Let me check if the database runs correctly. Okay, yes it does. Let me refresh over here. You can see Zagi over here. Now let's go on to the second step, creating the tables. Create table vendor. Create table vendor ID char2 not null, vendor name char25 not null, and then comes primary okay, this is just comma, and this is also just comma, and then comes over here is the primary key. Primary key is vendor ID, and then is semicolon. Now to run this table, we have to take and then it has to run from the database Zagi. So we write over here use Zagi and then semicolon. So let me run this table. Okay, the table runs correctly. So likewise, let me create all the tables. Create table. Now category, table category ID char2 not null, comma, category name char25 not null, comma, and then primary key is category ID, and then double bracket close, semicolon. Likewise, let me create table product ID will be char3 and then not null, comma, product name char25 not null, comma, product price numeric 7,2 not null, comma, and then comes vendor ID, category ID, vendor ID char2 not null, T your category ID char2 not null, and then primary key is product ID product ID, comma, foreign key, vendor ID, references, vendor ID, comma, foreign key, category ID, references, category ID. It's a mistake over here, it's char, char, and this way I have created the table for product 2. Likewise, let me create the table, for after product. It is region ID var char 1 not null, comma, region name var char 25 not null, then primary key region ID semicolon. I have created table for region. Now let me create table for the region. It is store ID varchar 3 not null, comma, store zip char 5 not null, comma, region ID char 1 not null, comma, then comes primary key store ID comma, foreign key is region ID references region, and it is from region ID. This way I have finished creating the table for the store. Now let me create table for customer ID char 7 not null, customer name varchar 25 not null, then customer zip name together, customer zip char 5 not null, primary key customer ID. Okay, This we have created for customer. Now let me create table for sales sales transaction. This is wrong over here. Then down over here, TID varchar 6 varchar 6 not null, and then customer ID char 7 not null, then customer ID varchar 3 not null, date not null, then primary key TID comma foreign key customer ID references customer ID, and then foreign key store ID references comma references store ID, and this is semicolon. This we have created the table for sales transaction. Finally, let me create table for includes product ID char 3 not null, and then comes TID varchar 8 transaction. How much I write over here? Let me see over here. TID varchar 6 not null, and then quantity int not null, primary key product ID TID, and then foreign key product ID references product ID foreign key TID references transaction TID Okay, this way I have finished creating the tables for all of the database. Let me run if the tables run correctly or not, because I have already checked for that one. Let me do this way. Can't create Zagi database. Okay, this let's do from here. Okay, nope, from here. Okay, yeah, everything is correct. Can't create table vendor. That means we already run. It doesn't want to create double table. Everything is right. Everything is correct right now. And then now let me do the second part to populate the tables with the values, and then to populate the tables, fill in the data. Now let me fill in the data. Insert into vendor values pg, comma, this should be comma here, and then semicolon, insert into vendor values rz mountain king. Okay, semicolon. Now let me insert into category values scp campaign insert into category values rd. Let me try to put the values from the book. It'll be easier for me later. cpfw comma, and then this is footwear, and then bracket close. This way, let me remove the space over here. Now let me insert into values, into product values, insert into product values 1 times 1, comma, jjj bag, comma, 100, comma, pg, comma, cp, then close the bracket, semicolon, insert into product values 2 times 2, comma, easy boot, comma, 70, comma, okay, comma, fw, and then close the bracket, insert into product values 3 times 3, now 3 times 3, and then it is courses of processor 15 MK FW. Okay, this is values. Now see values. Insert into product values 4 times 4 comma this durable comma 90 and then comma then PZ comma and then FW. Always forget the same thing. And close the bracket, semicolon, insert into product values 5 times 5 times 5 comma tiny tent comma 150 MKCP 150 comma MK comma CP bracket close semicolon. Okay, there is inverted comma missing over here. Insert into product values 6 times 6 comma big tent comma it is 250 MKCP 250 MKCP. Okay, 2 3 4 5. This way I have inserted 6 values of product. Now let me insert into my values for reason. Reason is C comma Chicagoland. Semicolon, insert into reason values T tri-state and then let me close the bracket, then insert into reason values then S1 comma reason is done. Now let's do for the store. Store S1. Oh, store is over here. Values and then S1. Then this is 60 0 insert into store values into 60605. This is also C. Insert into store values. This is S3, comma 35400 T, and then close the bracket, semicolon. This way I have finished and then inserting the values for store. Now let me insert into the values for customer table. Customer values 1/2/333, and then close, comma Tina, close, comma. Now let me write the zip code 75038. Okay, bracket close, semicolon. Insert into customer values 2,3,444, comma Tony. Okay, this way, comma, and then 76034, inverted comma, bracket close, and then insert into customer values. Then it is 3,555, comma, it is spam, and then comma, zip code will be 76038, and then inverted comma, bracket close. This way I have finished inserting the values for customer. Now I have to insert the values for sales transaction. Insert into sales transaction values T111, comma 1+2,333, comma S1, comma 2020 1213, okay, then close the bracket, semicolon. Choose transaction values T2.2, 2,3,444, S2, 2020 14, 2020 10, 12, close the bracket, and then insert into sales transaction values T333, comma 1, 233, S3, and then 2018 10, 12, close the bracket, insert into sales transaction values. I'll keep a space over here, and then T444, comma 1 2 3, comma S3. Okay, this way, then comma 2020, and then 1214, and close the bracket, and then semicolon. The final one for sales transaction values, T555, S3, it's not semicolon, this is this one, and then it will be 2012, then 11 13, and then close the bracket, semicolon. This way I have completed the table for sales transaction. Now let me insert the values for includes. Now let me includes values 1 times 1, T111, 1, okay, insert into includes values, and then over here is 2 times 2. How many I have to insert? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 2 times 2. There's error over here. It should be comma, then everything will be right. Then over here is comma, T222, comma 1 1, insert into includes values 3 times 3 times 3, T33. Okay, numeric value will be 5. One times 1, 1, comma 4, bracket, nope, close the inverted comma, open the only inverted comma for this, semicolon, insert into includes values 2 times 2, close it, and then T4555, and then this will be 6, semicolon, this will be comma, oh it's wrong over here, okay, and then insert into values actually includes data type. Okay, includes 1 2 3 1 4 times 2 times 2 2 times 2 t 4 4 4 comma 2 insert into values 4 times 4 t 5. The numeric value will be 4. Insert into values 5 times 5. So we're in the inverted comma, and then let me open t 555 comma, it will be 2 close the bracket, insert into includes values 6 times 6 comma t 555 comma 1. Okay, this way I have populated all the tables with their values. Let me run the tables one time. How would they run? And then I have populated all the tables with their values. Now I have populated all. Now let me follow and display all the records in the customer table. Now this way let me display all the records in the customer table. For that, select asterisk from customer semicolon. Let me run this and it should show all the informations. Oh, there's something wrong. Table Zagi, that customer does not exist. Okay, let me refresh over here. Okay, first let me run this tables first. Where is customer? Product, reason, customer. Okay, this runs over here. Let me refresh over here. There is table, and then okay, let me run the entire tables first. I run the vendor. Let me run category to see if this is working or not. Okay, it's working. Product, it's working. Reason, it's working. Store words are 3, not now. REZIN column key reason. Okay, this is the one over mistake. Reason ID words are 3. Okay, now it should run correctly. Yes, it did. It's correct. Customer already run it. Sales transaction, it's correct. Includes. Okay, now let me refresh over here and let me see the tables. These are tables over here. Now when I insert all those values over there, I can see now what is. Now I can display all the records in customer table. Run. Nope, something went wrong. let me clear this, let me refresh the values. Then this one up to here. Okay, insert into sales transaction. Zagi Retail sales transaction does not exist. Now the sales transaction, okay, everything is right over there. Maybe some error. Let me clear this. Now from here, let me run it. Now let me refresh this first, and then now it shows all the information in customer table. That finishes my first part. Now secondly, now display all the customers whose name starts with letter T. Now for that, what I have to do is select customer name from customer where customer name like capital T and this marks and semicolon. Now let me run this. It should show the customer name that starts with letter T, and this question can go as like the customer name that starts with letter T and with all the information on them. For that, what we can do is just select asterisk over here, asterisk over here, and run the program. That way it can show the customer name starting with T with the information over there. Finally, I have to add 2 new customers into the customer table. For that, what I can do is insert over here, insert into customer values, and then what are the information I have to insert? 2355 Mike 60633. 2355 Mike 6063. No, maybe that number is wrong. 60633. 60633. Okay. Display, close the bracket, semicolon, then insert into customer values. What is the values I have to insert over here? 2366 Hussein, 2366 Hussein, the number is 60644. Now this way I have inserted the 2 additional values in customer table. Now let me display all those values with this one, with these 2 new one. Select asterisk start from customer. Now let me run this table. Okay, it does not show, bam, just a second, it doesn't show the new values. Wait, let me run this first so that it will store over there. Okay, this program runs correctly. Now it should show the information, everything over there. See, now it shows Tina, Tony, Mike, Susan, bam. Like in this way I have completed this lab where the lab includes the tables over here of the Zagi database. It includes the data over here. This is all the data I have inserted. Then it includes, and then it displays all the customer lists from the table. Then it displays the customer name starting with letter T and with other informations, and finally this adds new customer values like 2355 Mike Susan into the customer table, and it displays those values. Thank you guys, that's all.